nice thing about everybody being good to go in this group, these two, now that that mic drop is sucking, and he's definitely got himself a nice gut. Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Ohrmundt Simmentals. Hey, if this is your first time here, welcome. If this is your second, third, or 50th time here, awesome to have you back. All right, it is Saturday morning. We got a couple inches of fresh powder last night, and it is pretty powdery. It's nothing too sticky, so that's good. But the name of the game today is we need to grind corn. I do need to get Cher some new bedding. How are you doing? So this girl with her calf, I think he's sucking. Yep, and you can tell she must have been licking on him pretty good, because you see how shiny his side is? He's very clean. That's awesome. So that means that she's been licking on him. Yeah, all these guys could use a little bit of bedding, but this is probably the best sign of the day so far. And she's a little twitchy back there, but so much better even than last night. All right, as long as Dad's not here yet, I'm gonna jump on. And I just want to clean out some of this area and take a couple swipes in others. I still got the bucket on from last night. All right, so Dad called the county highway department, tell them about our mailboxes. I did some scraping on the hill here. Not that they'll actually come and fix our mailboxes, but so we're up in the barn. Like I said, I got that scraped up, and then we're gonna back up here. I'm gonna pull this out. We'll feed some ground feed this morning out of here, and then we're gonna load up the gravity box with cob, and we're just gonna throw it on whatever is left in this box. All right, so we are over by the corn crib, and well, one negative to the elevator is it gets full of snow. Yeah, could you rig up some kind of thing and probably maybe cover some of this, but yeah. Either way, it's going to be a pain in the butt. So as long as it's not froze down here, we can loosen this up and then hopefully get her going. All right, we got this thing running finally. Right before I wanted to fire my camera up, I dropped the dang thing. All right, let's see how unloading goes. This will literally only take 15 minutes. We've been working at it for an hour. and we're grinding. I did end up moving the baler a little bit just so that it's out of our way, because after we're done, we're gonna put our new hitch plate back on and we're gonna, what we call bucket up. We'll bucket with the bucket, essentially, into the barn. Because we'll do that with the loader tractor. It's got 4-wheel drive, and hopefully that goes better than if we were trying to back it up. Because with that 29, it starts getting slick out. It is just no go. Just does not go. But yep, we are off and running. Another grinding, second grinding of the year. But this is really good timing because tomorrow they're talking single-digit highs, and then Monday around 0 Fahrenheit, and then plus with wind chills, I think we're supposed to have some pretty good wind too. So feels like temperature is going to be like 15 below. Not happy about that. So let's do a little review for those of you who have not seen a mixer grinder before. And I'll get a little ways away from it and I'll use my magic pointer. Alright, so right up at the top you can maybe see where the corn is falling down in. And then right in there, there's these hammers and they look like fingers and they whip around. And then right up against this space here, there's a screen. And that's how you size your particulate. It's how you make the grain. You can make it bigger or smaller. So you can fit, the screen we have, you can fit your finger through. So I think it's like a 1/2-inch hole. Basically what those hammers do, the things that whip around, they'll keep thrashing that stuff at that screen until it's small enough to go through. Then down on the bottom, it augers over and into this hopper. Well, about 1.5 feet from the bottom of the hopper, there's an auger that goes straight up. And then that auger takes it to the top. And when it gets to the top, it flings it all around. That's how it mixes. So you got grinding here, mixing in here. You can see it whipping around up there. When it gets to the top, there is actually like a little whip, and then it flings it around, and then that auger keeps picking it up. So as the stuff works to the bottom, the auger keeps picking it up, and you get the mixing action. So not only are they curious, but this whole crew came up to look too. Everybody wants a little grain because they know what we're doing too. All right, first load going in the bin. So then there's an auger right here, and then all we got to do is change the gearing, and then it'll take, that auger will take the grain up there, it falls into that one, and then up into the bin. And the system, it works. It works halfway decent. It's nothing fancy. We've had this for like 10, 12 years, and it's worked pretty decent. All right, everybody's got their grain. These guys had enough corn silage left over just so that we can give them their grain on top of it. It'd be nice to get a couple of warm days. We can scrape that yard a little bit. They're kind of eating at an angle. The cows, we haven't been giving them grain, but we gave them just a little bit. Plus it gives an extra spot for them to eat there. But yeah, and of course, everybody likes it. It's usually like a half a load in here. So 2 full ones and a half a one will fill this. That's how it usually goes. Oh, you're still going. All right, now we find out if it fits. Because it's hard to gauge when you fill this, how much do you have, how much you don't have. Because depending on how dry it is or frozen or whatever, it depends on how much it slides and kind of fills in the corners of the gravity box. You know, because we're just looking at how high the mound is. That's really our only gauge to determine how full that is. So we'll find out. We got homes for it. Well, it fit. Not too bad. I only had to crawl up there and just kind of push some stuff to the side. And the 29 is back in its home. And now it gets interesting. A little more. Okay. All right, need to just open this door up and then see if we can get this in here. This is the first time we've actually tried pushing something up here. Well, I shouldn't say that. We used to do this very same thing when I was little. We used to buck hay wagons up here. Beautiful. Yeah, if we would have done that with the 29, we would not have made it. Yes, we need to put new tires on that thing. And when Dad watches this video, this is his reminder that we need to put new tires on that thing, on that guy. They don't need to be anything special, just need new tires. She gets 2 pounds as well. Are you ready?
VR 549.
No.
Here. Well, then we don't have to put water in that one.
One nice thing about everybody being good to go in this group, these two, now that that mic drop is sucking, and he's definitely got himself a nice gut, is that now that they're processed, we can open this up and these two pairs can run together. But most likely tomorrow, one of them will probably go in the back. But tomorrow we're gonna have to put a stock bale in here, get it bedded. They need a fresh hay bale. And hopefully by then, Cher has her calf. I don't know what she's holding on to it for. Probably Tuesday morning. Supposed to be like the coldest morning in the last few weeks. All right, so I think I'm gonna head in the house and wash these two jackets because they need it. They're filthy. And then they are ready to go in case we need them in the next couple of days. And I still have one more medium that's still clean, but the small, if we have a really small calf, I definitely want that one available. Because it's just a better fit, and when it fits better, then they can get up and move around and things like that, just that much easier. So we're gonna take those in the house, take them in the basement, and scrub them up and get them drying and get them back out here probably tomorrow afternoon or something, whenever they're dry. So, all right, we're gonna call this the end of the day, the end of the video. Hope you guys liked the video. Please hit that thumbs up button, help support the channel. And as always, if you got any questions, please leave them in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, because that's probably our biggest thing that helps support the channel and support what we're doing here at Ohrmundt Simmentals. And of course, thanks for coming along.